Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the TEKS tool strip diagram, focusing on part-whole relationships. We have a problem related to TEKS 4.9b, and we are solving it in 5 minutes or less. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have a stem and leaf plot. We show how many miles the students ran during a fitness test. We need the sum. So this is going to be our total, or our whole, of the four lowest distances. So these are going to be my parts. Now, take a look at our stem and leaf plot. We always have a key that lets us know what each of these stand for. Look at this, 3, and then that vertical line of 2. It represents 3.2, or 3 and 2/10. A lot of times your stem and leaf plot is going to have your stem as a 10 and your leaf as a 1, but in this case, it's not like that. So this vertical line is almost like a decimal. So we need to think of our stem as our ones place and then our leaf as our tenths place. And if we could do that, we will make sure that our decimal ends up in the correct spot. Now we need the sum of the four lowest distances. So if we were to start putting these numbers out here, see this 3 and then that line and then that 2. So that means I've got 3 and 2/10. And then in this row, I've got 3 and 8/10. Then over here, I've got 4 and 1/10, 4 and 1/10, 4 and 5/10, and then 4 and 9/10. Now you see why the stem and leaf plot is a lot more efficient in displaying data because look at the second row. I don't need to repeat that 4 different times. I just need the 4 in the stem, the vertical line kind of separates the ones and the tenths, and then I just write the tenths place, the 1, 1, 5, and 9. Now, I could go on, but I need the four lowest distances, so I don't need to keep going. So obviously it's going to be the 3.2 and the 3.8, but we need to make sure that we know which side of the 4 row we're looking at. And 4 and 1/10 is going to be lower than 4 and 5/10 or 4 and 9/10. So it's these four numbers. I can basically ignore the rest of the stem and leaf plot for this particular problem. So if we wanted to show what we're doing here, we can draw a strip diagram and we can show I finally have my four parts. 3 and 2/10, 3 and 8/10, 4 and 1/10, 4 and 1/10. Now, we can show our total above, below, part of it, or separate. I'm just going to do it like this. I'm going to put a question mark. That's kind of what I'm looking at, like this. Now, you can actually do this the old way. So let's just go ahead and line it up. Let's show you the traditional algorithm. There are some different ways that you can add this up. If you want to do it a little bit differently, maybe save yourself a little bit of time. But we can always go ahead and line them up here. And you can use the decimals to keep everything straight. We're going to start just like it's a traditional problem over on the right. So this is our tenths place. I'm always looking for 10. So 8 and 2 make 10, and then 11 and 12. Now it's not really a 12. It's 1 and 2/10 because we're adding tenths, but it acts the same. And so I'm always looking for 10. 3 and 3 make 6. Add the 4 make 10. And then I've got 11, 15. So 15 and 2/10. Now, you could do this with whole numbers as well, not just decimals, but some of you might have said, you know what, I just want to add, look at this, I got 3, 3, 4, and 4. Let's just add our whole numbers. Okay, so that's 8 and 6. So that's going to be 14. If I just add my whole numbers, I've got 14. Now, my decimals don't look like they're that big of a deal because look at this. I've got 2 and 8. That makes 10. But really, since those are decimals, this is one whole, 1.1, 1.2. So really I've got 14 whole. Now my decimals turned into 1.2 or 1 and 2/10. And I can do that mentally because as long as I'm not getting confused with that 2, 14 plus that 1, that's going to be 15 and 2/10. So my answer is B.